I'm Haley with the Cozy Kangaroo, and I'm going to show you a quick way to get your baby from your hip to your back in a ring sling. I'll be demonstrating with my almost 2-year-old Avery. She's playing with my iPhone right now because sometimes that's the only way to get her on my back. I'm going to be using a Comfy Joey ring sling for this video. It's very comfy. It's an unpadded linen sling with a wide shoulder, which I really love. So anyway, this is what it's going to look like in the end. So I'm going to take her out real quick so I can show you how to put your baby in and out. Alright, so I'm going to hold her bottom, swing her to the hip, put my hand around her, loosen up a little bit, and I like to bring this over her head. And since she's a bigger kiddo, I'm going to have to put the sling over her head to get her back on. When they start getting big and leggy, it's hard to put them over your shoulder. So, with my 8-month-old, I'll typically just put her on my shoulder and do it that way. So, make sure that the fabric of your ring sling is nice and spread out, evenly distributed all the way across, and that you can see that the edge is isolated on the ends. Alright, so I like the rings on my right shoulder since I'm right-handed. So I'm going to hold the rings in my right hand, put my left hand through the pouch and over my head. And for back carries, I like to start the rings extra high, so right on top of your shoulder. And then I'm going to slide this over my baby's head. Well, she's not a baby, she's a kid. So right over my kid's head. And you want to make sure that the rings aren't falling as you do this. So, over her. And I like to get that top part to under her armpits since she's older. A younger baby, you want to go to the back of the neck. Alright, so got her like this. I'm going to put her on my hip like I do any other hip carry. I'm going to move this on my shoulder a little bit so it doesn't ride. Alright, so it's a phone. So I've got the fabric around under her armpits. Pull it up kind of tight, and everything else is going to go under her butt. So I'm going to reach in and I'm going to make a seat for her. Pull it down a little bit. So I'm just taking my hand and I'm just tugging up that fabric. And if you see, she's getting in a good seated position. So her knees are going to be higher than her bottom. And I have fabric going from the hollow, from the back of the knee, so the hollow of the knee, on each leg. And all I have to do now is tighten and then swing her on over. So the rings right now are in corsage position. They're in the hollow of this shoulder. And when I move her, it's going to move to the opposite shoulder in the same spot. So give it a little tight. Take the top rail, her top edge, snug it up. You don't have to make it too tight because you still want to scoot her over. Alright, so I'm going to take my hand behind her when I feel like she's secure. And I might bounce her on over, get her kind of high. Move this shoulder piece down so it doesn't ride on my neck. And then I like to hold her in place and give it an extra tug. Kind of bounce and pull up. So she's pretty secure. Now if you feel like your baby's leaning out just a little bit, a trick you can do, actually I might loosen this up a bit. Trick you can do is you can take this top edge and flip it over your shoulder, like that. And that will snug her up close to your back. And then give it another tight. Alright, so we're secure. You see, bum is lower than knees. Fabric is behind the hollow of this knee and the hollow of that knee. I see what she's doing. She can give me kisses back there, which is super sweet. I should let you know this too. This isn't the most ideal back carry. It's not my go-to. I use this carry when my baby is on my hip or on my front and I just need to get her out of my way while I either cook, do laundry, walk the dog, care for my 8-month-old. Whatever it is I need to do for a quick second. It's still a one-shoulder carry. Sorry, I'm trying to watch my 8-month-old. There you go. Let me scoot you up. I don't want you falling. Alright. She's playing safely in the chair. It's still one shoulder carry, so for long periods of time, especially with a bigger baby, you don't want to do this for a long period. It's just not comfortable. But it's really good, just kind of get your kid out of your business so you can go about your business. Another thing, you don't want to do this with small babies. It's ideal for babies that can sit unassisted or toddlers. This carry goes up to 35 pounds. So about 2 years of age is about as long as you can do this. You may go up a little bit more in age depending on the weight of your baby. But she's 2 and she's pretty secure and we're happy. So please make a comment at the bottom and let me know what you think and give a thumbs up if you like it. And I hope to hear from you.